Hello, it's me again, and today I'm going to play more Stanley Parable because why not? So Stanley Parable 5. What should be the name? Uh, a door to tax disc. Yeah, that sounds great. Anyway, let's start.
This is the story of a man. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, hello. Anyway, I think. Oh no, I'm having such a decision. I'm so bad at making decisions. I don't know which one to pick. Oh no, there's like a left door and a right door and a back door, but I don't know. I think I can go through the back door, but we're just gonna stay here. I remember there's an ending for just doing nothing here. I'm pretty sure. Any second now. Any second now.
Stanley just stood there doing nothing at all.
Dear.
He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything. This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
There's an ending if you just stay here and do nothing. So that's what we're doing. It shouldn't take too long. Anyway, let's take a look at the scenery right now. We have very bright white outside world. And here's some papers. Recommendations from Oversight Committee. What's this? The short. How do I use free cam again? The words are really blurry. Actually, you know what? Just I gave up. Maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. I don't know.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Yeah,
what he could not have known
was that the
keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
Yes, very random.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway. Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I don't care. Worth it.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No thanks.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yeah.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh no.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single
it's more like metal plates, but
Stanley
whatever.
Was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Yeah, I'm not dead yet. What's over here? Nothing. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
True.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
True.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Office? You can't interact. Button. What's this? The desk? The two doors, the set of two open doors that was the first very concrete piece of the Stanley Parable design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradictions this room posed. What's this? corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in a good time. Office layouts. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the 2 doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development through the core layout, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. I mean, by the first iteration, do you mean like the Half-Life 2 mod or... Oh, I can still turn this off. Ooh, credits. Well, I'll check over here first. The office. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. Yeah, I can tell it's an early version. What's over here? Boss office. Is it really how it's made? Because it feels like intentionally made this way. I don't know. I don't really know about game design. Freedom ending. This was the very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. What does this do? Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. What's the countdown ending? Freedom ending. This is the freedom ending as it existed in beta. Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down, with freedom above and countdown below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed the 2 endings together instead. The countdown room. Better version of the countdown room. Game design box. It was the first level that William, the level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as a kind of audition piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game. Though much of the development has changed, the basic layout from this mock-up is still in the game. Oh, it's the place where we first came out. You have to see this. Warzone. In early developments, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up in the battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it was too far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpret it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Yeah, we've seen this. Money. The lounge. What's this? The cargo lift. The second version of this. The second version is functionally the same as was in the final game, but we wanted it to look more like a place where cargo was actually stored. Yeah, this looks like more like a power plant or some stuff. The cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying or jumping to another path. However, after this earlier version, we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. I'm actually kind of lost of where I am now. The maintenance layout, the flow of the hallways following the first two doors was important to get right since the player will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version that won out. Which is the simplest? The lounge. Doorway to maintenance in the lounge. 2 doorways to maintenance. Doorways to maintenance in the lounge and operational baggage. What about this? I believe the first option. I mean, it's not exactly the same because it's like after the lounge. So I'm not sure. Meeting room. Never been here before. The game is now paused. Escape menu. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. But that's interesting. Sending. This screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as the Sending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Huh. What's the Sending? And what got merged? The Sending levers. These levers were originally a part of the Sending. The player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what card to get through. Trailers. It ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he's preparing a new version of the Stanley Parable. I can't hear it, but so he's like, he's literally like rebuilding it. Okay. Oh, so this is the room where we were, and have we gone this way yet? Okay, we haven't gone here. The starting room. Stanley's office. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. First was created in November 21st, 2011, second in March 2012, and third. It's just like more stuff added each time. Just to give it a bit more depth, I believe. Where am I again? Right, okay, yep, over here. Did I miss anything here? I don't know.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see?
I guess we're gonna die now.
How much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Well, we died. Anyway, let's do the countdown ending. I think I know which one is it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Oh, wait,
what could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began what Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Yeah, shut up.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Huh. Can we go up? I think I want to go up. That would be interesting if we could go up. Oh, we can go back up.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me.
Yeah, silly you.
Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office?
I doubt
it. That's a
it.
great question. I just can't wait to find out.
No. Oh, wait. She's at the right.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an obsessive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Why's there nothing here? Oh, where am I? Where am Wait, where am I? Wait. Where actually am I? Okay.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Because I'm very smart.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No.
Yeah, of course
it's time
not.
Once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Oh yes, it's killing me as well. I wonder what will be up there. Also, stop rotating me the wrong way. Oh wow, it's the boss's office.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office.
It's unbelievable.
This absolutely changes everything for me.
Yeah.
Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Okay. At least the music is nice.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it.
Are you sure?
I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
You're welcome.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Can we go back up? Oh, you're not gonna say anything this time? Oh, okay.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator.
Yeah.
But the suspense, the agony of waiting, anticipating, and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Oh, no.
There we
brother.
go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know,
Not
Stanley,
really.
It seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments
Narrator,
flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started.
Don't trap me here, narrator.
Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly,
I just need to press
unique
buttons.
And different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to.
You want to be engaged? Get married,
unimaginative drivel all the
Find a
time,
woman,
and we
narrator.
all know it. Which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know?
Oh,
people look up to you.
Thank you.
Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you.
Oh, really?
So that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life.
Thank you,
I know
you.
You're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who've been following you from the beginning.
Let's do this one real
quick. Up
quick.
to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here. Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
I don't think you built the pyramids. The guy who went but no, you did not go to Mars. No one went to Mars. And even with world peace, baby.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
Wait, let me just check here. The man, the process, the myth, the legend, the parable. Stanley from the Stanley Parable, tonight live on stage. The Stanley Parable, Stanley. To enable the world's first sentient machine. That crap is sentient. I don't buy it. What's over here? Doing great and contemplate a conversation with Alexander the Great. What's this? How I stopped climate change. I'm 11 by bruh. I'm 11, by the way.
Are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Wait, why did my boss send 2 of the same paper? Wait. Let me just read. Okay. Wait, what? Your wife from the department ended. But my wife is fake. Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where we came from, the coworkers. I came from this place? No, I came from here, this company. Anyway, let's go up. Let's go up. I can't walk. Wait. T-shirt keynote speaker, the Lord, and plus meet and greet. What? Yo, this looks nice. Hi everybody, hi everyone. Oh no, this is too overwhelming. Okay, I guess we're back now.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay,
what could it
countdown
mean?
ending now.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons.
Well, thank you.
Look, it's a new passage.
Oh, new passage. Wow. How surprising. The anticipation, am I right? Wow. Okay. Down here again. At a mind control facility.
Through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Not really, but whatever.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom...
Employee pirates, yar! Oh, wait, I forgot. It's not free cam, it's a no clip. Well, I'm not sure if it's like a... I'm not sure if it's like... If you have a pirated version of this game, then you have that showing. I can show you that my game is legit. I bought this game just to show that. So I don't know what happened. Maybe it's because of my mod loader.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Hey, where's the up-down button?
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
I mean, I'm being out of control right now, but...
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Oh, so here's the number.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another
mind controls.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I can't read. Give me a second. Oh. Okay. I don't think I am supposed to read that. What about here? That same story. Oh well. Let's turn this baby on.
Oh, Stanley. You didn't just activate the controls, did you? After we kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control.
Oh boy, oh no.
Oh, Stanley. I applaud you.
Look,
if
the previous master died, they're gonna be the next one.
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification...
What DNA identification? It's buttons. It's just buttons. What DNA identification?
Let's say, 2 minutes.
Okay.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star.
Okay.
It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
That's the one
but what
button.
precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you,
Where is
about
the
me,
one
where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
No.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
No.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
Okay, where is it?
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway.
Is there even a
I'll tell you exactly what
blue
happened.
one button?
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story.
I don't think
Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
Okay,
My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Well, thank you, I guess.
Dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yeah, you don't give you don't give instructions.
When you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off. I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door.
What door?
Everything, anything, something here will save me.
Oh, that
Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
To play the game.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
I can tell,
You're only still playing
wait.
instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made
Bro, you're a
humble.
psychopath.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Why can't I keep frying this machine?
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big...
Actually, I'm just messing around. I don't really care.
Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
I think we died. Actually, how many endings do we die?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Okay.
Perhaps as Stanley lifted his bucket, he felt a connection to all buckets everywhere. This adventure, he decided, was for all of them. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find out. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Yeah.
Was it the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Very logical. Anyway, let's get the elevator conference ending thingy again.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up?
Yeah,
when I was
go back
pressing
up.
those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3.
I
want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3
I'll
again.
press number 3.
The bucket said nothing.
Okay. Okay, why does it keep rotating me towards this side?
Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad. Wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special button. I'm having
I told you, like, it's so amazing. This
Stanley
is so
looked
great.
expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent.
Wait.
This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket.
Yeah, why do you stop talking buckets?
After taking some time to show the bucket around the boss's office, Stanley at last went to the keypad, where he began eagerly pressing the number 3 again and again.
Oh. Anything more to say, narrator? Yeah. Let's go back down and go back up again.
Perhaps the bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3
buckets,
repeatedly.
how do you not understand how fun the button 3 is?
No, said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
Miss second night. Okay.
Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush.
Yeah.
He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all.
Why,
Only
buckets?
silence.
Why do you not understand?
Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
Okay.
Stanley and the bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's?
Yeah.
The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator. He knew that
caused me
there
to
must be a
urinate
way
all
to
the
get
way
through
down.
to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
Da, 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 da. Oh wait, why am I going out? Up we go.
Said Stanley. I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would
yes.
speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over.
Yep,
He
that's
would
exactly what I
elaborate fully
need.
on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others. It would get to see
Yes,
the
of
world
course.
react to this discovery of Stanley's. And it would be through the public eye that the bucket would finally
posters
understand
change.
Stanley's work. For months, he advertised and marketed his press
no,
conference,
sadly,
building
no.
excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his
Stage
life.
free. So many
This was
frees.
One last chance
Oh,
to
they
win the
changed
bucket
this, but
over.
this is changed to
One
free
opportunity
your
to share a
coworkers.
true connection with a loved one.
Free again. Okay. Oh, they did not change this. Yeah, the original book here is up again, down again, because we go up and down the elevator. But it's not changed here. It's only that one that's got changed. Okay. A bit lazy. Oh, an audience with the dude who came up with pizza. Pizza! I missed that the first time.
There was no one here.
What do you mean there's no one
Nobody
here?
had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak, to
It's-
listen to
it's-
him talk
the
about
bus
what
is
it
free.
really
How?
means to press the number 3 on a keypad over
How's
and
no
over.
one here?
He was unloved, uninteresting. He was a failure.
No,
In
no,
that
no.
moment, Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take
No,
him
trust me,
seriously.
Bucket. The free is very
There would
important.
be no connection, no deeper understanding. The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant.
No, Buckets.
They
No,
spoke less and
why?
less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends. And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
Bucket, you're so important to me. We were bonded together. Anyway. What other endings? I really don't know.
All of his co-workers
Oh,
were gone.
I-
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. What new mysteries lay in store for our bucket-loving heroes today? Let's find out. Stanley clung the bucket to his cheek. Could his co-workers really all be gone?
The cheek on my face is the one on my...
Yes, whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear. We've done it. We've escaped from that dark office.
Have I done this before? I think I've done this.
At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self. The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein, of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger.
That's very strong.
Hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket!
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow.
What brow?
No, said the bucket. Not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vault.
What's the music?
I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of...
No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
This is stupid! You!
Yeah, I think I've heard that thing before.
This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this?
Yeah, why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power, its fangs glistening like...
Oh no.
My God, Stanley.
Oh yeah, we've done
did it.
this.
You saved us from the bucket. Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of Sages and knew the incantations to summon their
this
true power.
red paint,
Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power.
Red paint is
You've demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside of it. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Now this, Stanley thought to himself, this is a bucket. And indeed it was.
What ending can we go to?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
I really don't know what endings are there.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
I really don't remember.
Never mind. The bucket was wrong.
I think with this, we've done as much as we can.
Go back to the meeting room.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Well, from here, it looks like the only way forward is down.
What?
Since the lift won't be coming back, but that's okay. You've got a bucket.
Oh, yes, we get MLG
buckets.
buckets.
Are routinely used as cushioning devices.
Oh, really?
You can fall on a bucket from
Oh, really?
height and survive.
But I need water for that, don't I? From what I learned from Minecraft,
I'm serious, Stanley. Jump with the bucket. I promise you'll live. I double promise that you can land on the bucket and not die.
I don't believe you at all, Mr. Narrator. I'm stuck. But never mind. What now? Am I gonna say anything? Whatever.
Whoops.
What?
Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy
hey,
of me.
I get up very, very slowly. There's no way I died from that. That's just nonsense.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Is it possible for the door to remain open?
All of his
So I can get the bucket inside. I know the door can stay open. I swear I've encountered it before.
All of his
What are the chances though? What are the percentage?
The meeting. Wait, Stanley thought to himself.
Ah, there, it did not close this time.
That the orders stopped coming in. How is that?
Finally, yes, the bucket. Yes, yes, yes. I love that bucket.
No, the orders were still missing. As soon as Stanley noticed that the door to his office was still open, he rushed in with his bucket and shut the door.
Oh, hanging around with my
pressure of
chair.
Going out and finding another bucket variant on one of the Stanley Parable's classic endings was simply too much for him.
What other variants of buckets?
Swapped out dialogue describing a bucket.
He screamed to himself.
Kind of true, kind of not true.
It's not really different enough to be considered a true sequel.
No, not
right
really.
I mean, where things were safe,
the endings are different enough.
If others were happy with the bucket endings, well, good for them.
Yeah, good for them.
Stanley knew that one day, somehow, a true sequel would emerge with actual new content.
I doubt it. I mean, the Stanley Parable is...
He had waited long enough.
Gonna end.
Just a little longer, Stanley. Keep waiting. You'll get it one day, surely. Eventually. Just keep waiting. Just a little longer now.
I really don't know what else.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
What other endings? I guess we just waited the two doors again.
One chance to seize their destiny together.
No one's watching,
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest
I have time to spend, so whatever. We'll just wait here.
Stanley just stood there doing nothing at all. He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything. This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
Yeah, you really... I mean, you don't have anything to do other than narrate. So, that's kind of your job, and... Really? Is there really no such ending? I swear there is. Like, there will be credits rolling with narrator talking. Wait.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Oh, I know what
No.
Oh, I remember it now.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
I checked the Wikipedia to see what endings are left.
Good, said the bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Okay.
In here, said the bucket. Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
I will unplug the phone.
Now pick up the phone.
Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone?
Because I can.
Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders?
Yes.
Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny,
No.
Stanley. A talking bucket. Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is. It's sitting right here. Let's take a look.
What is comedic timing?
Oh.
What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds?
Possibly.
Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is...
Oh, wait. You can silence?
Let's
Your
dive
enemies
deeper.
is-
If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body.
What?
These are the optimal conditions
Why would I
for
raise
good
my arm
comedic
and
timing.
joke?
To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time.
That's
With
not
these
how it
steps
works.
complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
No.
Good. This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times. Just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threatened our very existence and to very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
Nah. I'm a Mars. I believe in Mars.
This video is a little outdated, isn't it? Well, no matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
Oh, okay. Oh, you added fences to the...
I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in
stitches. The door is closed anyway, so...
bucket, you'll say. How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me.
No.
Thank goodness we have the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now. Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure.
You never was. You never will be.
The bucket spoke. The
get up the ramp.
Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
Do not die. If you're lying right now, stop. And stay in the employees' lounge. Nah. Actually, I don't want. Okay, here we are.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left. What? We're back at the phone already? No. What's going on? There was supposed to be several rooms leading up to this.
Yeah.
There was supposed to be a build-up to this point. A dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land. Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the two doors room.
No, I don't think...
mistakes. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of
King of Comedy.
Yeah, you don't deserve it,
but not for the reason that you said.
I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again. Yes, surely that will help me improve my... Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left. No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley.
Too bad.
I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
Yes, very proud.
You love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison.
Yes, this is the edit I was trying to do. I removed the bucket, but whatever.
Over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are. No? Still not... Is it the delivery? Pale with shame. Pale with shame?
Hi, Stanley.
Pale... What's another word to describe a bucket? Stanley, this bucket is so metal. I think I saw it playing guitar. No. We're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at jokes.
You did not change the texture of this at all.
That's exactly
it's just Source Engine or Unity, I don't know. I'm sure it's Source Engine. Sorry, Laurie. Who is that?
All of his
we'll do that. We'll do that and do that.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting.
Wait.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm pretty sure we're supposed to turn this way, not this way. Must just be me. Maybe it's just a me issue.
To a set of two open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
No, I'm unplugging the phone.
To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Yes, I did.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I mean, why can't I do that if there's no choice?
I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
No, that's not what happens.
Picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
What?
How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
No, I'm Stanley. I'm on drugs.
I can't believe I was so mistaken.
I'm drugs.
This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
The shadow doesn't connect correctly.
I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person.
True.
But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
Also
For
true.
example, In this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Hi, Rupert.
He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
I mean, he doesn't have the
or he could spend
capability
years
to...
of hard work forgetting how to read.
I mean,
Which
how?
choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic.
What?
If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
You're supposed to have crack.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
I mean, yeah.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
Yes.
And the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
What instructor? The narrator?
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay, did not program in the death barrier. I mean, it makes sense. Why would they add it? Okay, why is my game stuttering so much? Why is every game that I play stutters so much?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay. Here we are.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay. I think it's too late.
I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Oh, too
Why?
bad.
For what? What did you get out of that? What
it's
did
fun.
you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now.
Not really.
And what am I supposed to
do?
Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way.
Upstairs.
Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work?
Is this a glass?
No. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? No,
okay.
I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Please don't. Okay. Okay, it's back on. Oh yeah, there's 2 doors again.
Oh, I'm here.
Hi.
I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who who thought you were so clever.
I mean, I
now
am
look
very
where
clever.
we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you. You're a child.
Fair enough.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, door on his left. I understand now, narrator. I'll follow as you say.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to the staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Wait, I can't go downstairs? What? How? You're forcing me to take the right path? Oh, the office is green now.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
Oh, really?
Night Shark 115.
Night Shark 115.
Would it still work?
Night Shark 115.
Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would
Night Shark 115. Hey, I can't speak in the
region. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. I said, so what do you want me to do? I can't do it. I just can't do it. It's not my fault, narrator.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
Night Shark 115.
Into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I'm trying. I can't speak. You're messing with me, narrator. You're messing with me. I can't do this.
I'm sorry. Is there a problem?
Yeah, there is.
You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver.
There's a problem. I can't
Otherwise
speak
into the receiver. This is a crucial step.
I can't speak. Mr. Stanley here cannot speak.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect.
Right, I tried my best.
Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
No, I don't think Stanley himself can even speak.
Then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever
let me go back. I'll go to the
right. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yep, it's the same here.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do
Too bad.
Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there?
you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Oh, this looks different. The directly twisted two doors. Actually, I think I want to do something else. The demo. I know I've shown this in like a main video before, but I just want to do it again because I really like this demo. I think it's fun. It's like really well made for like a demo. Oh, oops! I ruined the illusion. Oh, I can't restart the demo. Okay, that's not even the good old drinks. Good old DOS engine. Oh, I can use the cheat menu.
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 28.
Okay.
When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration.
I'm just gonna ignore that and move forward. Famous demos. What is this one? I don't know. Metal Gear Solid or whatever. Half-Life and I don't know.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the Stanley Parable
live
demonstration. It will be my pleasure to guide you through this sneak peek at what to expect in the Stanley Parable. A tease, just enough to leave you hungry for more. How exciting. Can't you just feel that nervous tension? The looming uncertainty? Why don't we drink in the anticipation for a moment, just for 20 minutes or so?
Okay.
Please, for just 20 minutes, don't move or act in any way. Simply remain motionless and let the thrill of demoing the Stanley Parable wash over you.
Yeah, we're not moving.
Oh, wait, I've got it. You know what would really ramp up the anticipation?
What?
If I gave you a little tour of the facility and show you how we make video game demonstrations. Yes, you'll be simply out of your mind with anxiety. Come along this way.
But you said I need to be motionless for 20 minutes. Should I still do it? Narrator. Hello. Oh, you know what? Whatever.
This is where I and the other proctors have been working meticulously to construct a demo that explains clearly and concisely exactly what the Stanley Parable is, how it plays, and why you should spend real-world money on the main game. Video game demonstrations are tricky, and without the proper technology, you run the risk of the player having no idea what to expect in the full version. Here is one such technology. These buttons are meant to convey the meaning of choice and the impact of the decisions you make. After all, choices carry tremendous meaning and consequence. Didn't you know that?
True.
Go ahead. Why don't you try picking one of these buttons to press, and we'll see what your choice says about you. How fascinating. Did you know that 94% of all people who select that particular button are sexual predators?
Oh,
You
no.
see, our choices really do illuminate the very intangible nature of our minds and souls. Pervert.
Hey, only 94%. Maybe under 6%.
Okay, what else can I show you then? This place is the buffalo of game design. Nothing is wasted. No, we've already seen this room. If it saves you the trouble of pushing another button, I can assure you that you're still a pervert.
Not.
This door cannot be opened because it's where you just came from. It's in the past. The Stanley Parable's official stance on the past is that it no longer exists and should be ignored.
Then why did this?
If the past attempts to speak to you, you may refer it to a Stanley Parable associate.
Who? Why did this door close then? If the past should be forgotten, why is this door closed? Let's see. The demo status.
This device tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration.
Oh, I'm not
Somewhere
in a demonstration
around here,
right now.
there's also a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration.
Really? Compliments.
One of the most important parts of administering any demonstration is pumping up your ego and appealing to insecurities about your sense of self-worth. That's why we use this room to develop cheap compliments to shower on the player during the demo. Go ahead and press that button to see some of the superficial flattery we've been cooking up. My heavens, I've never met someone who can consume as much uranium in a single sitting as you can. Just look at you go.
I don't think I can consume uranium. Okay, I want to go back. I want more.
Of all the people I know who are playing this exact demo at this exact moment and standing in this exact room, your performance is easily in the top 5,000.
Well, thank you.
Top 4,700 even. I won't go as far as 4,600. Let's see. Oh, this is embarrassing. I really can't think of anything else to say.
Hey, what do you mean?
No, you've really exhausted my list of compliments. Goodness, that was fast. Either you or this department has a lot of
I
room
mean, this
for
department
improvement.
is not my
Okay,
issues.
then, what's
It's this
next?
department. It's definitely not my problem. Okay, we're gonna do war technology.
Now, I think you'll find this exciting. We've actually developed a wall that you can walk
Oh, really
through.
now?
Go ahead, give it a shot. Oh, guess it's still in development. Right, okay, moving along.
I'll come back for you, you stupid war. Oh, you stupid war. I will come back for you, and you will
How's
start
the
working.
anticipation? Still feeling it? Now, here's what we use to convey story. These booths convert text from a story into raw emotion. Go ahead, step into one of them and feel the sheer power of narrative exposition.
Where did these cliffs go? These crags that we stood upon, they shielded us from our own ignorance, spoke coddling words and wrapped our vulnerabilities in a woolen cloth that so many times I tried to set aflame. If I knew these comforts now, would their fibers be any more sensitive to the heat of my touch? Perhaps it was the cold I desired most of all. That empress to whom my flesh was always invisible. A hammock for the bones, waiting to be touched and to be known.
Okay. What's this?
It was though, and within the shame he carried that ocean breeze did drift. The fierceness of the tides, the inevitable collapse of
Narrator, I think you got the wrong dialogue for the wrong
of shame, martyrs
box.
devoid of a cause, ripping and tearing at the eternal seams. A vessel without a captain, carrying itself like plastic in the wind, hinting at a purpose that was truer in some distant memory, if only it could decipher through time's veneer whose memory it wanted to be.
Yeah, I think you swapped the discovery and despair options. Oh. And of course it's stuttering again, because why not? Oh, this actually also happened when I was recording my video.
Now, we have to save at least a few emotions for the full game.
I'll go back here. No. Where is it? Over here. Secrets. Oh man. I can't get out. Okay. Enemy through.
Oh, you went in both booths? Oh, how vulnerable of you. If at
Bro.
any point during the demo you need to cry, just let me know and we can take a minute.
No, thank you.
Ah, now this room is perhaps the most important you'll encounter in the demo. This is where we determine whether or not the demo has been effective. No! What are you doing? You can't make that decision yet. You haven't played the demo. We've put so much work into this demonstration. Wouldn't it be a shame if you rushed right into making a purchasing decision without savoring it first?
No. Don't you want me to just make my decision and say yes?
You'll have plenty of time to decide later.
Okay, fine. If I just like want to buy the game right now, even if I didn't finish it.
Everything you need to know about how
whatever.
video game demos are made. However, it's still important that we address safety concerns. Please closely observe the following possible negative side effects of playing the Stanley Parable.
Okay.
If you agree to be held 100% responsible for
screaming and
any
yelling,
and all
constantly
injury
never
or
stopping,
long-term
ever
damage,
and shrieking
mental,
and growing
physical,
and
or
generally being a
otherwise,
dick,
that may occur
being on
while
the
playing
sun,
the demo,
becoming the sun.
Please do not press the large red glowing disagree button at this time.
Where?
Nothing? No objections?
Where's the button?
You're quite sure about that?
Where's the button?
Well, all right then.
You piece of
In the
crap.
event that you do experience one or all of the previously listed symptoms, let's establish a signal for you to convey to me that you wish the demonstration to be terminated. Please step into the dance perimeter. Please perform a dance. Your dance has been recorded. In the event that you feel confused or disoriented by anything you see inside the demo, perform that dance, and I will terminate the demo immediately.
Okay.
Right. All preparations have been made. It is time at last. Are you prepared for
the demo?
the Stanley
the demo.
Parable?
Fine.
Oh wait, what? What are we doing here?
Welcome to the
Did we not-
Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 29. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
Oh.
Okay, I'm lost. Let's just get back to the green room and start the demo again. I must have done something wrong the first time.
You just sit here and wait for my number. It's 29,
Okay,
right?
You know that no one is checking numbers, right? You can just go. You could do it right now, literally right this second. I don't know how no one ever figures this out. We could be back at the demo by this time. Are you enjoying this? Watch your numbers tick down slowly. Well, please, don't let me stop you. If somehow you're associating the joy of this room with the joy of playing the Stanley Parable, then by all means, continue. The full version of the Stanley Parable contains all the ecstasy you are now experiencing and so much more.
Really? I don't remember what numbers coming up in Stanley Parable, the full game. Okay, almost there.
And we can move on now.
Yeah.
The demo. Okay, here we go. The Stanley Parable demo, take 2. Finding the demo, learning exactly what the Stanley Parable is. Here it comes.
Oh.
Oh, wait, what's this?
8.
Wait.
8.
This is all wrong. This
Are
isn't
you
the
sure?
Stanley Parable. This is a game where you press a button and it says 8. Not only is the Stanley Parable not a game about continuously pressing the number 8, I can guarantee that this button does not appear anywhere in the main game. Why is it
True,
here
but
instead of
not
the demo
true
for
at the same
Stanley
time.
Parable? Where did the demo go? There was an actual demo here before. Something has gone wrong. It's all gone horribly wrong. We need to get you out of here before you start forming impressions of the Stanley Parable based on whatever the hell this 8 game is. We need to get out. We need to start over. You mustn't stay here another minute. Out. Go.
Nah, I'm enjoying this actually.
Now, I think perhaps you've misunderstood me, so let me reiterate as clearly as I can. This is not the Stanley Parable.
I don't trust you.
What
I don't
are
believe you.
doing is pushing a button over and over that does nothing but speak the word 8. Has that gotten through?
8.
You may be continuing to press this button under the impression you're playing the Stanley Parable right now. An assumption that is, I should remind you again, entirely erroneous.
nah.
Doesn't even make sense. Why would I have gone to all of this elaborate setup just to demonstrate a game that doesn't do a single thing except repeat the word 8? The waiting room, the green room, the tour of the facility, all of that for no reason other than to contextualize and build up this particular game. Why?
I don't know, you
What
have
about this
free
game
time.
deserves any of that time and attention? Are you seeing something in it that I'm not?
Yeah, it's fun.
8.
Okay, here's the deal. It isn't possible that you still think this is the Stanley Parable. I've restated the fact too many times. Which means that you are now consciously choosing to delay the actual demo as long as possible. Is that it? Are you afraid of the Stanley Parable?
No.
I suppose another possibility is that you can't hear me because you're playing with the sound off. In which case, what are you even getting out of this 8 game in the first place?
I mean, the
Is
buttons,
perhaps even more concerning.
8, and this monitor showing the number 8 or whatever.
8.
You
Not
really
with the
are
subtitles,
finding this
so-
amusing, aren't you? The experience of pushing a button and it says 8. Is this intrinsically captivating to you on its own as a legitimate experience? I mean,
Yes.
I'm starting to wrap my head around the idea, but it's not all the way there.
8.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. This is coming from the person who sat in the waiting room when the door was open right there. If you're the kind of person this demo is targeting, I guess I should be a little concerned for our sales numbers.
I mean, you kind of shoot, but
8.
The funny thing is, you haven't even played the Stanley Parable yet.
I
How
played the
can
Stanley
you be
Parable.
sure that this is a better game?
8.
Is this
No.
simply more compelling than you imagine the Stanley Parable to be?
8.
Have you formed such a rich vision of the game already? What exactly did I do that gave you such a miserable, awful impression of what it's like to play the Stanley Parable? Was it the dance?
8.
Yes.
yeah.
It was almost
Yes, the
certainly
dance.
8.
I propose the dance. You did not add a demo there. You lied. That's why I hate you. I'm doing this just
Well,
to
the good part
spite
is
you.
that if this is your metric for quality in a game, when we do get to the Stanley Parable, you'll be thrilled, shocked, blown away. Every one of your faculties will be enraptured by the experience of a game that does anything more than say 8 over and over. Yes, I can't wait for your entire world to be shattered and rebuilt. A magical moment we'll all share together.
8.
Oh, I'm not going to pretend I don't know what's going on here. You're so utterly compelled by this game that you don't intend to stop playing it until you pass out from physical exhaustion. Well, tell you what, I'll just be right here and wait for you to finish. I'm sure the Stanley Parable demo will still be out there somewhere when you're all done. In the meantime, I'm going to stop acknowledging you and just let you get it out of your system. Please, Enjoy the 8 game.
8.
Take as much time as you need.
Okay, I'm done now.
Oh, you're done. Well, in that case, what do you say we get back to business and start this demo over from the top?
Welcome to the Stanley.
Yes, we heard it all the first time.
Yeah. Exit.
Okay, now let's take a minute to get something straight here. When you sit down to play this demo, you are assuming an amount of responsibility for its outcome. Now, I can't say for certain whether you caused us to encounter the 8 game rather than the Stanley Parable, but I think it's a pretty safe assumption that you had something to do.
No, what I do?
At this time, please take a minute to think about all of the mistakes you've made in playing this demonstration, as well as your lack of respect for demo taking.
Hey, I didn't do anything wrong. No, nothing I did is wrong.
Wonderful. I could really feel the introspection on my end. Now that we're all on the same page again, I feel ready to attempt the demonstration once more. In this 3rd attempt, we shall truly come to understand the meaning of the Stanley Parable. Let the demonstration begin.
Hey.
No, it's
nice.
Over yet.
Yeah.
You didn't see anything. Everything that was supposed to demonstrate why the Stanley Parable is a quality experience worth your time and money. It was here somewhere, I'm sure of it. Oh, no.
Really?
No. We have to get
Oh,
out
it's
of
the
here.
same lamp from
Find
the...
something for you to do, anything. The demo
Boom.
cannot end like this. Hurry,
Room.
this way. Okay, yes. This is new. This is different. Surely there must be a game somewhere in here. Okay. Oh, how about this cup? Yes, go pick up the cup, all right? Now put it, in the bin.
I think I got stuck up there. I don't know. Need to help, narrator?
Now, how did you do that? You got the cup all the way up there. I didn't even know that was possible. I guess in a certain sense, this is a game too, the game of getting the cup stuck up in the rafters. Yes, it's the most exciting of all games, and guess what? You won.
Yay!
Do you know what you get for winning? An achievement.
Yeah, I already got the achievement.
The
Yeah, I did it.
Just keeps getting better and better.
Then I got the
Let
achievement
me
now.
take a little survey of your experience. Based on what you've played so far, would you purchase the Stanley Parable?
I'm on fire, please someone.
Responded.
Oh.
What a clear and straightforward demonstration of the merits of the
That's not-
Stanley Parable. I am convinced of the quality of the full game.
Incredible.
That's not what I
You
said.
really do get it. You understand. Oh, I was so...
Also, why is the subtitles kind
I
of
just
broken?
wanted you to know what I see in the Stanley Parable. What I think makes it, well, special. It's so very difficult
Where's
to put into
where's
words.
the subtitles?
Well, all beyond that now.
Let me just...
Aren't we? Come along. Let's get to the end and the final choice.
Okay.
Ending, where are you?
Oh, what's the big... Oh, so here's the big red disagree button.
Is this it? Yes, the end. Now,
Yeah.
This is where we want the demo to be over. And I think it's time for you to log your final decision as to whether or not the Stanley Parable is any good. And it all comes to this. Please consider very carefully before answering. Much is at stake.
Alright. I'll say yes.
Is it working? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Sure you pressed the button?
Oh no.
What? No, we finished the demo. Did it start again? Hello? Is anyone there?
They already finished. They said they liked it.
I need someone to stop the demo. That being finished sounds like I'm doing something else.
We need to go back. We need to get out of here.
Oh, what happened here?
Oh no, what's going on? Where is everyone? Okay, over to the left. Down this way. Oh, nice and quiet. Finally. Well, I suppose we can both agree that I failed, haven't I? My job was to be a teacher, and I so badly wanted to teach you exactly what the Stanley Parable is supposed to be, but somehow I couldn't. Well, at any rate, I don't know if I care for the Stanley Parable anymore. Do you think any of this is actually in the main game?
Nah.
Honestly, I doubt it. What would that even look like? No, I think I've had enough of it. No more doors, no more demonstrations, no more endings.
Endings?
That's the other problem with this game. There's too many bloody endings. I'm sick of them. How can one game end so many times?
Because there's different paths you can take,
back at the beginning
different
of the
decisions.
Now, that was lovely. No concerns about where it was all going. No confusion. Just a blank slate. Yes, that's what I want. A game of beginnings. Hey, do you remember, just a few minutes ago, when we met for the first time?
Yeah.
And I showed you the technology used to make the demo, because I thought there actually was
I stand up back for you, and you will work
Oh, we were so naive back then. How little we knew of the world. And then, when we ended up back in the waiting room, even though you'd already done that before,
yeah,
it's all so fresh in my memory. They were such wonderful moments. Oh, and then when we played the game with the cup and you won, and then we kept wandering and we ended up in a stairwell somewhere and we just kept climbing,
this is a real game.
Flight after flight after flight. I thought they would never end. And
this is an actual
some
game.
kind of catwalk. I didn't have any idea
there's
what was
a catwalk,
down
but it's not surrounded by walls like
we
this.
just kept going and we found that elevator and it said escape on it. We talked about it for a while, about how we couldn't possibly know whether this was really
Is there an escape elevator?
But it seemed
there's an escape pod, there's an elevator, but there's no escape elevator.
So we got inside and we rode the elevator up and up and up. We had some sense that the end was coming, but we couldn't possibly know when. And then after so long, it finally stopped, and we stepped out into the lush outdoors. The
Can
trees,
I see it?
The wildlife, the sun rising on a new and glorious path. Freedom.
I mean, that's one of the...
We were free.
No, the freedom ending, yeah,
There was nothing to think, nothing to know. Simply us being right there in that moment. Wasn't it so beautiful?
The game is kind of...
Wasn't that moment?
There's some artifacts appearing, I don't know why.
We were free.
Oh, it's the office. Can I climb on? Ah, too late. Yeah, I know it's out now. It's been out for a very long time. Oh, okay. Yay, I won. But why is it still locked? Anyway, I think I'll maybe find like a Stanley Parable style game on Roblox, and we'll see. Because I really don't know what is there to do in Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe anymore. Just waiting for the game to update and boot up. And updating the title and the game for the streams. Okay, let's see. The Steve Lee parable. I remember this is fairly accurate. Except for like the lighting. And the music, clearly. This is the story of a man named Steve. Steve worked for a huge company in a big building. Steve's job was simple. All he had to do was push buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him telling him what button to push and when. Steve was happy. But one day, something strange happened. Steve waited for an hour and no instructions came. No one had even stopped to say hi. Something was clearly wrong. In disbelief, he stood up and left his office to figure out what was going on. He closed the door. Okay, I guess not, but... all of his co-workers were gone. What could this mean? Steve decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had missed the memo. When Steve came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the one on his left. Good. I feel like the narrator is supposed to say something, but the game just interrupted him. Ah, yes, what a room we're admiring. It was worth the detour to stop by this amazing room. Steve simply stood there, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business... eager to get back on track, Steve took the first open door on his left. Oh, it's a loading zone. What? Really? I was in the middle of talking. Do you have zero considerations for others? I don't know how to convince you this, Steve, but I really want to help you. Even maybe show you something beautiful. Let me prove it, just give me one. Are you going to let me talk or not? Now listen carefully, this is important. Steve walked through the red door. Oh, thank goodness. You're willing to listen to me. Don't you see that I really want you to be happy? We have problems because of you. The two of us are always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Don't you see that running around all over the place is killing us, Steve? I just wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Steve, in this place and in this moment, I feel happy. Isn't that bizarre? I actually feel happy. Now how can I go back? Oh. Oh, Steve, what are you doing? You know if you fall off the game will reset, right? Okay, they toned it down. We will lose everything if the game resets. Please stay away from the edge. And they toned down the... Please, no, Steve. Just let me stay here. Don't take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. Don't make the game reset. We both have to go back. Why are you doing this? Is this really how much you dislike my game, Steve? Do you really want to lose everything just to keep me from being happy? Am I reading the situation correctly? Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along, but I guess that was too much to ask. So you really did want a choice. Well then, I guess this one is yours. Sending. Oh, so this is a sending. Why is the music so... Give me the achievements. Okay, I guess no achievement for clicking on the door 5 times. Oh, new content. Sorry, this is not Stanley Parable. Oh, is this what you were expecting, Steve? Is this the new content you thought it would be? I'm sorry to tell you, but this is not the Stanley Parable after Deluxe. This is the Steve Lee Parable. Do you think the game developer would have actually put in more? Let's just turn around and continue with the story. Okay. New content under construction. What is this? Where did the office go? Where did my story go? I'm certain it was here earlier. Did going into new content section change something? Hold on, I'm getting words from the higher ups. What? Really? I'm responsible for new content. To be honest with you, Steve, I don't know where to begin. Sigh. Just sit tight and wait here while I figure stuff out. It will only be a moment. Aha, you know what? I just remember this might be something that can help us. What the Steve? How do you get up here? Do you perhaps climb the ladder? Yeah, I did. Hold up, Steve. Don't go there. I promise you don't want to know what's inside that portal. Oh, but I do know. Please turn around. I want to see you hurt. Okay, I'll turn back around. I'm gonna see if I would trigger any dialogues if I come back down. Oh. Okay, I'll go up there. I'll just redo this after it resets. The Minecraft ended. Super scary. Sigh. See, Steve, this is why I didn't want you to see this place. It just screams gloom and despair. And now you will want a story in like place like this. Don't worry, no one would want that. Hence why some people call this place upside down. The upside down. And here it is, the first choice in the upside down. This is where the story would get exciting. Unfortunately, you can't really get excited in a drab place like this. Okay, so we'll go to the left. Let's see what's up. Great, the rest of the office doesn't even exist anymore. Okay. Since there's nothing else here to see here, why don't we continue to pursue the true meaning of... Unfortunately, you can't do this in a place like this. Let's get up here, shall we? Oh, where are we? Am I supposed to? Oh, okay. Now, Steve, do you actually think that since how we land outside? Yeah, it's kinda. Too bad, this place is actually where I keep all my props. If you actually want to go outside and be free, you should have followed my story. Ah, yes, and here we have wooden planks. I craft some of this. These are very important props. The office that you use to roam freely are made of this spectacular building blocks. Smaller realistic sky. Office prototype. Oh, it's just like the museum ending. Second night. Hold on, I'm getting another call from the higher ups. Is this real shadow? Nah, it's painted. Let's sit tight. Can you do that for me, Steve? Any dark hallways around here? There's got to be somewhere I can go, right? Is there another ladder somewhere? I can go back up here, maybe? No. Sky samples. There's nowhere to go here. Oh wait, can I walk through the shadow? Yes, I can. Not this way, not that way. Ooh. Steve! Stop that! Stop dancing! Why? The rule of eternal partying is dangerous. One time I got stuck here for 20 years. Oh, really? I just couldn't stop. Steve, there's a reason why rooms like this one and upside down office are blocked off. They aren't blocked off. Anyway, let's move on. I'm ready to find some real new content. Where am I? Here we go, something actually new. Are you ready for this, Steve? New content box in a box. Now we take a look at that, Steve. A box in a box. Now, what kind of genius had this idea? That's right, Steve. I made this. You stupid narrator. Now, whenever you're done appreciating this box, I'll be waiting you back in the other room. Take your time. There's no rush out, and I don't care about this stuff. Ooh, how's it? Steve, do you actually take the time? Do you truly take the time to appreciate the box? After our whole search for new content, we finally found it. Since you've already found our new content, couldn't you just have appreciated it more? You know what, Steve? I think it's time to take you to a very, very special place. The loading screen? A box in the box. First of all, you might be wondering where you see yourself. Hi, Steve. I'm here to appreciate the new content. How about you? Fluff off. That's right, it's a place where you, Steve, and fellow Steves may gather. For all purposes of appreciating new content. This is stupid. What do you have to say? Oh. The steeply parable, yeah. If all seen that skip. No, can I skip? I can't skip. Okay, here we go. Let's go see some new contents again, if it's still open. Ah, it's closed. Okay, we're just gonna go through another ending. Alright, go through the confusion ending. like the transitions here. Anyway, confusion ending. Here we go. Button. Oh, it's already done. But Steve didn't want to go back to the office. Instead, he wanted to wander further off track. So in order to get back, he needed to go, left. Oh no, it's to the right, it's my mistake. No, not to the right. Why did I say that? What was I thinking? It's clearly, can you hold up for a second? Papers rustling. Now, let's see. We went to the right, went left. Okay, yes, I've got it now. The story is absolutely, definitely this way. Yep. Oh, here's the monitors. No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. All of this is a spoiler. Quick, Steve, close your eyes. Okay, we just have to get back to, never mind. The whole story is completely unstable now. How about instead of trying to figure this nonsense, I'll just restart the game from the beginning. This time I suggest we don't wander so far off track. Okay, from the top. Yeah. All of his co-workers were gone. What could this mean? Steve decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had missed the memo. Catch anything earlier? Or did you move the story somewhere? Hold on, why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. The story was here a minute ago. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Okay then, let's go on an adventure. Come on, Steve, let's find the story. Okay, I guess I'll go through here. Oh, it does not have the portals thing. Yeah. That's in the original game, where it's all messed up and jumbles. The placements of the doors here actually make sense. Kinda. I'd say this is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I realize there's definitely there definitely was a story here. Maybe we need to restart the game again. You never make progress by restarting over and over. But it's gotta be better than this. Let's give it a shot, why not? All of his co-workers were blah 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 whatever. And then it's gonna be no doors, and then we're gonna backtrack and then go to a completely different place and restart and whatever. Yep. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Yes, let's do that. Why don't we go back to the other direction to see if we missed anything? I knew we missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. This is not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps again. Oh, we're still in an office building, somewhat. Okay. Okay, we're at the... Well, I'll be honest, I have no idea where this place is. Is this even a story? I don't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember Steve? Well, you know what? Since I don't remember what we are supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work and it really paid off. No. I don't feel right about this. We both know you didn't put any extra work. Hey, I put a lot of work, like I said, in Stanley Parable. Anyways, I'm getting weirded out by this place. I don't care what will happen this time. I'll just have to restart. La 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 la. Alright, here's my solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Steve Deep Adventure Line. I want the Steve Deep Parable Adventure Line. Oh, they also have the papers scattered around. Da 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 da. Oh, okay. Yes. Wait, that's not the epic adventure song I was thinking about. This sounds like a movie trailer. Wait, cut the music, go back and look at the burn. Steve, the burn will be very important later in the story. No, it won't. Make sure you study it and remember it. You don't want to miss anything. Yeah, whatever. Wait, why are we back at the office? Busted you. I can't take this anymore. Let's just restart. You know what, Steve? Let's just forget about that line. After all, it hasn't really done anything for us. We're intelligent people, right? So why can't we make up our own story? Let's do something exciting, darling, and mysterious. That all sounds very doable. Why don't you start wandering in this direction? In which direction? Okay. Yes, isn't this exciting? Just me and Steve forging a new path. Our new story could be anything. What do you want it to be? Feel free to use your wild imagination. I want it to be like exploring like a wild jungle with dinosaurs and Mario and whatever. I don't know, whatever. No, not you again, Steve. I want to metal the line. Have a don't enlarge. Aha, here it comes, a choice. You're gonna make a decision. From now on, story is in our control. Feel free to walk in circles while we decide. Okay. Okay, I know that each door has to lead somewhere. This means that the place we're trying to go must be in the reverse door that is here. So that means our destination is in the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. Using that logic, we should ask the question, will the right door leads us to where we are going? And since the answer is clearly yes, the right door is the correct one. Isn't the logic amazing? Come on, Steve, our destiny awaits. Did I say Stanley? I meant Steve. Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending? Oh, it's locked. It's not even talked about. Wait a minute. We're supposed to restart the game 8 times? 8? Is that really how it is supposed to go? It's all determined. So now, according to this schedule, I'm supposed to restart again. And I'm supposed to forget. What? I don't want to forget. My memory is supposed to disappear into infinity all because of this. How I didn't get a say in this plan? No. I don't want to lose my memories, and I don't want the game to restart. I won't restart the game. I won't. Oh, error. That's odd. The virtual events looks different. Did we do it? Did we break the cycle? Did we change the future? If so, what happens now? Will the creator of this schedule come to find us? Or maybe a new event will happen? I guess we'll just wait. I suppose in a way it's kind of a story. The real question is, are we at the destination of the story or the beginning? Maybe we'll find out eventually. In the meantime, do you have... Oh no, we died. Oh. New contents await. I know, I'm sure this might be something that can help us. In the next room, I have a list of creative ideas that could possibly become new content. Yes, I just take a look at that. Just go for the door on your right. Okay. Here they open. Then up to you. Here's the first one. Idea 1, copy from the original game. Wow, that idea was so wonderful that there's no need for any more ideas. Great job, me. Why didn't I remember this earlier? On to the next room. What's it more? You said that was enough. Alright, here's the first new content. Oh, okay. Although it's similar to the dumb circle in the original game, this one's actually new and improved. Within this circle, you can jump an infinite amount of times. Hooray, infinite! In the original game, you can only jump and with no limits. Oh, thank you so much. Oh. That's it? You're gonna be kidding me, Steve. Did you come up with it? You see, this is what happens when a creative developer rushes a cheap expansion to make an easy dollar. Temporary ending. This ending is temporary. When more updates come in the future, this ending will be different. Thanks for playing. Guess we'll leave. I think that's gonna be it for today. So thank you guys for watching, even though I don't think there's anyone watching right now, but whatever. I hope you enjoyed this stream. I hope you have a great day, and see you guys in the future.